You're listening to The Unexplained, a series on the strange occurrences that have been witnessed or have happened on the Bois Forte Reservation. Brought to you by KBFT, 89.9 FM, and the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Heartwarrior Chosa is originally from the Boundary Waters canoe area. She recently moved to Nut Lake. Her story in the Unexplained series is about things she's seen and felt after moving to the village, and something that happened to her after crossing a notorious bridge.
Ju odeo get you the indigenous cause. Yeah, okay.
What did they call you in English?
Heartwarrior.
You want to tell us where you're from?
Boundary Waters canoe area, Basswood Lake. The unexplained is explainable. It's just that people are not, they don't get taught about that. So, well, it did to my granddaughter when we first moved in. And she would see these, we were at Loretta's place, and she would see these dark balls toward the floor running around.
I've seen those.
Yeah. And then she had a dream where this elder, traditional elder, said, play this. He gave her a hand drum to pound, and he said, play that, and as she did, he got rid of them. Right. Well, I did have an experience with little people, though. Yeah, I was, when you travel to the cities and you get past, you know where Sandstone is. Well, there's a bridge over called the Kettle River that you go over. And every time I went over that bridge, my car would break down. I'd have to go into Sandstone to get help, and I'd get helped right away. And it happened enough times that I thought, God, something's got to be going on here. Why am I being stopped here all the time? I got home from one of those trips, and I made it home, and I was living in Ely, and I was washing dishes at my sink, and something was pinching my ear really hard. And I couldn't see anything, though, but I could feel it pinching my ear. And who did I talk to? Oh, Sunrise's father. He's had a lot of experience with that, my youngest son's father. I called him, told him about that, and he said, those are the little people. Those are the little people. Put a dish out. And then after that, I talked to an elder that's near the Hinckley turnoff there, those elders in there, and he said, the little people own that river, and you have to put tobacco. Every time you go over that river, you have to put tobacco there. And so when Malcolm first told me, those are the little people, put a dish out for them, so I did. Then they went away, but then the other elder told me, every time you go over that bridge, always put tobacco there. And so, the Indians used to always be aware of other things, where the dominant culture is not aware of that. They're in their tunnel. I could always see what little people were doing, but I couldn't see them, Just like that one that appeared to me when I was little. I could feel him, but I couldn't see him. And some people can see things. I can smell things, too. And so I can really smell and feel things with my tactile senses, my hands and stuff. And another one that I had was I was making my Peter Pan set. I made 11 sets and 52 dolls that went with that, and other things. And I got to the part where I had to make the rainbow dragon. There's a dragon who's guardian of the mineral kingdom, and I had all the different types of special rocks, and he had those in his cave. And so I had to make a dragon. And I thought, how am I going to make a dragon? What's he going to look like, And so I was driving, it was in the wintertime, and I was driving down the street in my van, and I think Sunrise was sitting next to me there. And we were driving down the street, and all of a sudden I could feel this little warm dragon in my hands. I was feeling him, his body, how he was shaped and everything. you know. And then when I got home, I made the dragon. He just came into being like what I had felt.
It's unexplained.
The Unexplained is brought to you by KBFT 89.9 FM and the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.